Mini keto tuna pie. This is a perfect meal to prep if you travel a lot. First, preheat your oven to 180 Celsius or 356 Fahrenheit. Grate the cheese. You're gonna need 185 grams. It's about 2¼ cups. I use the medium hard Swiss type cheese. Feel free to try different ones like Gouda cheese or Edam cheese. I tried this recipe with mozzarella cheese. It works well. Add a tablespoon of mascarpone cheese and melt it in the microwave. We're gonna need 130 grams of almond flour. It's about 1.3 cups. Add 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of xanthan gum, a zest of 1 small lemon. I also added a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a pinch of salt. When the cheese is melted, add into a bowl. Add 1 tablespoon of sour cream, 1 large egg. Whisk it with a hand mixer. Add the dry ingredients, but not all in one. Add them in small portions and whisk well. If you don't have a hand mixer, that's completely fine. Try it with a whisk or spatula. It's gonna be a bit harder because of the melted cheese, but it's gonna work. When the dough is getting firm, stop the mixer and just use your hands. Form a bowl, knead it a bit, and let it rest for about 15 minutes. For the filling, I used canned tuna. These are in brine. I prefer these than the ones in oil. I think it's way healthier. I used 2 of these. That's 300 grams. It's 1.3 cups. Add it into a bowl. Squeeze a tablespoon of lemon juice. We will need a clove of garlic. Just press it down with a knife. Peel it and grate it. If you don't have fresh garlic, just use garlic powder, about a teaspoon. Add some freshly ground pepper and salt to taste. Add 5 tablespoons of mascarpone cheese. If you have any other thick cream cheese, that works well too. Mix it well with a fork. If you like spicy, add some chili sauce. And add some fresh parsley. You can add thyme or sage or any other herbs you prefer with fish. I added about a tablespoon of this. Again, if you don't have fresh ones, just use dry herbs. Mix it well. Cut the dough into half. We're gonna need 1 for the top and 1 for the bottom. Form a bowl and stretch it between 2 parchment papers. I use these silicone ones. These are much better than the regular ones. Those just stick too much. But if you don't have these silicone ones, those will do the job. It's gonna be a bit harder to peel off. I use these silicone tart molds. You can use cupcake molds or just make one big pie with a tin. Measure and cut out roughly the size of the mold. Push the dough into the mold. If there are any holes, just use some extra dough to fill the gaps. With a fork, gently poke the bottom and add the filling. cut another piece of dough for the top. Carefully place it on top and press the sides. Cut off any extra dough. With a fork, gently poke the top. For the last one, I didn't have any dough left for the top, so I just grated some cheese on it. For the egg wash, we're gonna need 1 egg. Separate the yolk and the white. Lightly whisk the yolk and brush them. Finally, I added some bagel seasoning on top. You can make this at home from onion flakes, garlic flakes, flaky salt, poppy seeds, and black and white sesame seeds. Bake it for 25 minutes. And we're all set. Let me know if you try this, and don't forget to tag me on Instagram. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Enjoy healthy!